So many of Australia's fossil fuel projects get approved on the grounds that their local emissions are being regulated by something known as the safeguard mechanism. It's not real regulation because companies that emit above their limit can just buy carbon offsets to say that they're compliant. The massive carbon bomb Northwest Shelf project was just recently approved by the Australian government. And it is a really, really good example of why this isn't real regulation. 100% of the gap between the target and the emissions of this project, which were higher than the target, was met using carbon offsets. Northwest Shelf was the single highest surrenderer of carbon offsets for that year. 46% of all offsets bought by oil and gas companies in the year were for this one project, and 85% of carbon offsets that were bought to comply with this regulation come from methodologies that are really dodgy. There is only one thing to do here, and that is turn this scheme into real regulation, something that actually limits the emissions of high polluters. Actually, no. There are two things to do here. The second thing to do is to put a stop to the massive expansion of coal and gas mining in Australia, because that would have the dual effect of reducing the emissions that are sent overseas, in addition to reducing the massive, massive climate impacts of just digging up coal and gas in Australia. Go read my blog at the Australia Institute. It has lots of charts and lots of numbers, and I think you'll enjoy it.